Yes. Yes. All right. Hello, hello, hello. It is Adrienne, Capricorn Tigress of Astrology Look Inside, and it's Saturday Night Lives. Yes. Let's party. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. And I promised several signs I would do their reading. I am behind on several signs. And there's a piece of hair that will not get on my face. I have to do these readings for the signs of Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and I think I'll do it again for Taurus. Okay, so we'll do that. I'm going to find out where the planets are. I think I talked about it last night, but we'll see. Anything happen? Is it in Leo right now? Yes, it is. The moon is in Leo, and that puts a different spin on everything. I could feel it. The moon is at 7 degrees of Leo, and it is exactly trine Venus, which is at 6 degrees of Aries, and I could feel the difference in the air. Don't forget, in a just a little bit, once it passes this connection with Venus, it's going to make a connection with Chiron, which is at 14 degrees of Aries. So yeah, that trine, it's going to make a connection with that. But that's positive. That means if there's anything to work out, oh my gosh, I just realized that's me. I'm going to have to work my own things out, right? Okay, have you guys ever done, I'm going to be honest, because this happened to me today. Okay, I just want you guys to know it happened to me today. And I'm going to talk about it because it's weird what I'm about to say. It's going to sound weird. So I had taken some pictures. And you guys, I know everyone thinks I do all kind of found whatever with my pictures, but I've got Neptune on the midheaven. So sometimes I get these crazy pictures that are so beautiful. They look like Neptune on the midheaven. And I'm like, wow. So today I had a picture. It was so pretty. It made me cry. And I'm thinking, that's me. And I just want to relate this story is that every year I go back through the photos of myself when I was 500 pounds. And I had posted that on Facebook. And so I saw myself as I was in my mind because I'm still traumatized. It's still me. And I don't know what I look like. It's probably why I take so many photos and come on camera a lot. But I could feel that I was different. As I sit here, I'm wearing shorts and, a t-shirt. It's a whole different world than being a 500-pound woman. And I just want to say I'm grateful that my gratitude was so high, I started to cry. And, I think so many of us take things for granted. I don't take anything for granted. I know that there's more that I could fix, right? But that's not now. And I'm happy with, I love myself, and that's okay. And it's okay to say that. And maybe that's what Chiron in Aries wants us to do. I mean, Aries rules the first house. The first house is the persona. It's the physical, manifestation of you. And no matter where your actual rising is, because it rules over that house, Aries. So right now, the moon's in Leo, and of course it's going to support anything in Aries. And I was able to say I love myself. I don't know if I could have said that some years ago. That would not have rang true. And that's wow. And I just saw the sun is at 17 degrees of Taurus, and I was born with my moon at 17 degrees of Taurus. So yeah, hello, happy moon return. Yeah, or a sun on my moon, right? The sun is conjunct my moon. That's amazing. I love that. I absolutely love that. And maybe I'm feeling things a little bit emotional, and like I said, I cried over that. So that's an amazing thing when you can finally say, "Hey, I actually like who I'm becoming or who I am." And you guys, it may not make a big deal to you, but I'm like having Saturn in my first house. I'm almost 60 years old. It's a long time to wait to really see yourself. That's crazy. Maybe this is happening with other people. I mean, we've got Venus in Aries and we got Chiron in Aries. So eventually they're going to touch, and I hope you love you, man. Fall in love with you. I hope so. Let's see. Mercury at 4 degrees of Gemini. I love that 4 degrees of Gemini. Only for me, I keep talking about myself because it's trying my own Mercury. My Mercury's at 3 degrees of Aquarius. And I think whenever Mercury's in Gemini, I mean, even though it's about to go retrograde, it's at home. It's at home. It's going to do what it do, even, it's at home. And I mentioned Venus is at 6 degrees of Aries. And that's actually sextile Mercury in Gemini. That's good. There's good flow with communicating and talking, maybe good vibes, good feelings, even if you're alone. I mean, I don't know about you, but I've been jamming out to music. Oh my goodness. Anybody else been listening to Jack Harlow's new song? That was it, the Glamorous Life or First Class. Oh my goodness, that song is my jam. I have that like on repeat all day. GLAMOROUS, first class, up in the sky, in first class. See, this is what I'll be doing all day. And that's what the sun in Taurus wants you to do. It loves music. And that's a good thing to do right now, and is play music. Uranus is also in Taurus at 14 degrees. Man, this is really touching me. Oh my gosh. Like, how am I not noticing this until now? So Uranus is exactly trying my sun exactly right now at 14 degrees of Taurus. My sun's at 14 degrees of Capricorn. And as I mentioned, the sun is on my moon, but it's trying my ascendant. I'm in the midst of a beautiful grand trine. Oh, anyway, the world might be burning down around me, but I don't feel it. I'm in my own little world. And you know what contributes to that? Mars at 17 degrees of Pisces. Yes, it does. Mars is at 17 degrees of Pisces, and it's in a beautiful position because, first of all, it's sextile the sun, which is at 17 degrees of Taurus. But it's also sextile my ascendant. I'm loving all of these. I love such positive stuff. Oh, Jupiter's at 29 degrees of Pisces. And it's not one of the things I hope. I feel bad that Jupiter's going to be leaving Pisces and going into Aries. It is trying my Venus right now, so I love that. Jupiter is a very positive planet where whatever it touches, it brings some form of abundance and luck. Now, even when it's touching a malefic planet, it brings abundance of malevolence. It's true. So, where's Jupiter in your chart? Is it bringing good things? Is it bringing bad things? Is it beneficial to you right now? I think Jupiter could be beneficial to me. So I'm glad I saw that. It's great. Saturn's at 24 degrees of Aquarius. Okay, let me put some background music on for this because I just realized I can't believe I went live today. I I can't believe I actually came live. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have been hiding out. I've been trying my best to hide out during most of my Saturn return. I mean, I've been in the middle of having Saturn in the first house. Nobody really wants to be in public when Saturn is in the first house. No wonder I cried when I saw a pretty picture. I mean, it's horrific. I don't want anyone to mistake. Saturn in the first house is no joke. But I just saw that there is something even more horrific happening at this very moment, and I'm so angry about it because I came and put myself out here. So I don't know what some of y'all are thinking about me. I know I got Saturn in the first house. That's the Richard Nixon Saturn. I don't know. It's just, I mean, I got Saturn in the first house by birth anyway, but Saturn at right now at 24 degrees of Aquarius is in my first house, exactly opposing my Mars. Exactly. So I don't know what that means. I mean, I know that I've done a lot today. I mean, my Mars wants to reach out, but my Saturn really does. The moment I get off of this, I'm going to Netflix. Oh my goodness. Like most people are going out tonight. Not me. I don't think so. And maybe that's what that is. Perhaps. I talked about Uranus being at 14 degrees of Taurus already. Pluto is at 28 degrees of Capricorn. I talked about that last night. Anyone who saw that, but it is sextile Jupiter. Yes, it is. Although it's retrograding, that's still happening. So it's still in a beneficial position. It's not too malefic to, some people might be feeling that they're either, I don't know, I think maybe having a chance to go and regenerate their power. Pluto is the great regenerator. So maybe that's what is going to happen. Some people are rising from the ashes. I think it's going to take some people all the way back down to the ashes, or they're in the midst of going back to regain their power. Regain your power. That's it. I got a party. Okay. Okay, now I almost forgot the North Node. 22 degrees of Taurus. The sun is making its way toward that North Node. It's within a conjunction formation already. So, whatever it is, the action, go for it. The North Node is supporting it. This would be a good time to go for what it is that you want right now. Okay. So anyway, that's been where the planets are. I've said what I had to say. I've talked a lot about myself again. Anyway, let's go ahead and start doing these card readings because I got a couple of card readings to do. And I had some people out there, bless you all. And before I start on the cards, we're going to do a station identification so you know who you're listening to.
Astrology, a look inside. Presenting astrology and tarot readings for all.
Yes, this is Capricorn Tigress of Astrology, a look inside. And now I'm about to do the card readings for the signs Aquarius through Taurus. And the first sign we're doing is the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius. Let's see what we're telling the sign of Aquarius. I see some comments out there. Leroy Bennett said Aries here. Okay, Aries. Let's see what we're going to tell the sign of Aquarius. We're going to get to Aries in just a little bit, Leroy. Let's see what we got for the sign of Aquarius. Put some music on while I shuffle. I always like to have some background music going. Cut it down a little bit. So let's, oh, that popped in the air. Aquarius. I've got a message for you, I can tell tonight. Let's see what we're telling the sign of Aquarius. Show me clearly. Oh, there's something here. Aquarius. Show me clearly. Ooh. Let me get these back together here. Show me clearly the messages for Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. Oh, there you are. I love it. Okay, Aquarius. Let's see what we've got here for. Oh, what was that? Oh, why was that one? Aquarius. Let's see, we just need at least one more. Oh, that's a couple, but I'm taking them. I know that's parts of some mess. Why is this sticking out? Okay, I guess it wanted to be here. Okay, here we go, Aquarius. This is what I got. Your first card, 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands. I love the 9 of Wands. This is your fire. This is getting that direction, that energy, that fire, that passion, that drive, that movement, going toward what it is you really want. And this is, I push beyond my own perceived limitations, and I remain open and trusting as I do. Determination, resilience, a last defense, the final push, excitement for what's to come, finding motivation in the face of difficulties. Okay, so that was that. But here is the direction. This is the 8 of Wands. It was right next to it. And you know, I think something is coming in quickly for you. I really do. I feel like as long as you stay on the straight and narrow Aries. I looked over there and saw Leroy. I'm sorry. Aquarius. As long as you stay on the straight and narrow, okay? Make a plan and then stick to that plan. Make a plan of action and then get on the road to that plan of action of making it happen. And when you do that, it'll work out for you. I think right now you might be tempted. You might have all kind of temptations pulling you away from what you're supposed to be doing, getting you off track, getting you away from what it is you set out to do. This could be passions. This could be jealousies. This could be other people getting in your business, messing up things. Whatever it is, you've got to find your center, Aquarius. Look at that, 7 of Wands. I love this photo because if you can see this card, see how she's poised there? She's really got herself. She's in her center. Nothing is shaking. She has poised herself on these wands and nothing is shaking her off. Yeah, let the devil come, right? Let them come and try to shake things up and mess things up. It doesn't matter. Maybe this has to do with your money. And see, look at this about the center again. Look at this. Look, he's standing on one foot. It's about balance. This is about balance, Aquarius. You got to find some balance here. Maybe with your money, with your finances. And look, here you are, Aquarius, King of Swords. This is you right here. I'm telling you, find this fire, this passion, but find that balance within. So no matter what's going on outside of you, when that devil comes up like that, when those, what is it, desires, maybe? Temptations? Whatever that is, you've got to find your center and get your information together. I think whatever it is about balance. Look, this is justice. Literally in this picture, it's depicting the balance. It's about finding that balance, Aquarius. When you find that balance, it's all going to work out for you. But of course, the justice is coming to the end of something, right? It's about getting to that final decision making. It's about the reaping what you sow. It's about the harvest. It's, if you've sown something bad, you can get something bad back. And this is in the current position. So you want to reap good things. I think that's important. Next is the King of Cups. Maybe this has something to do with the heart. Maybe, the emotions. I mean, maybe that could be what it is. Maybe you feel emotions about something or other. I think also in this, in this photo, it just almost looks like he's come back from being on the beach. That's what it looks like to me. Maybe some Aquariuses are just coming back from being on the beach. I'm just thinking this. But also, I just think being in your emotions a little bit, that could be it. This could have something to do with marriage as well, a partnership. The other thing I have about Hierophant is Hierophants are teachers. Like this could be a lesson, a higher knowledge, some higher lesson, some teaching that either you're doing or you're learning. Here is a Page of Cups. This is communication, maybe emotional communication. Could be about emotions. It could be about offers coming in also. But I'm going to give you a full rundown on this Page of Cups here. So I want you to see this Page of Cups. The world is my flourishing oyster, and I am excited to see what happens next. A dreamer, serendipity, creativity, new unexpected trajectories, magic and synchronicity. I never think of the Page of Cups as magic and synchronicity. I don't know if anyone else does. An open and joyful heart, sensitivity, and naivete in romance. So that could be something. Being motivated by innovative ideas. That could be something. I do sense there is a tower here. And I mean, the tower is usually indicative that you've been working on something or something you built. Like it's a tower. So it's something that's built up, but something you built may come tumbling down or may be coming apart, falling apart. I think you can't see it, maybe. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords here. That is feeling like you're bound. You might feel like you're bound to something that might be falling apart, like Ace of Swords. I feel like whatever's going on, this is your Ace, Aquarius. It ends on your Ace, okay? I feel like whatever is going on, you're going to be fine because it ended on your Ace, Aquarius. This not only is the Ace of Swords your Ace, Aquarius. The Ace of Swords means complete and total victory. That's really what it means. So whatever you're going through, I mean, I don't care how bad it is. You're going to get over that. You might be going through something. You might be tempted about something. I mean, I sense something like that going on with you. I have a feeling this has something to do with career, though. You had two eights. Two eights in a reading is indicative of drive, ambition, willpower. This could be about your willpower, but I think this is about drive and ambition. I think that's what this is about. And you also had two pages. This could also involve children. And I think maybe children might be affecting decisions, maybe in your relationships. That could be part of it. And then also you had two kings. And two kings is usually indicative of getting some help, some advice from men. So other like men can help you. I just sense like a lot of manliness around that reading. So that could be part of it. And then as I mentioned, you had the Ace of Swords. This is your ace, okay, Aquarius? This is your ace. And that is your luck. So I think you've got luck coming no matter what is happening. Okay, I got to just show it. When I look at the major arcana, you had four of them. The Devil, the Justice card, the Hierophant, and the Tower. mean, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, maybe, or a Libra, maybe, or a Scorpio, maybe. I don't think so. I think this is about watching, or, the passions. I think there could be some lust, some passions, some things, some maybe even jealousy, just think of the 7 deadly sins. What all those 7 deadly sins, just think of that, and then interjected into what I'm saying here, because it could be taking shape in any of those ways. It could be taking shape in gluttony. That's one of them, right? Or vanity, or oh, there's one of the other ones. I need to remember them all, but I know jealousy is in there, and of course lust, right? All of those things. And the justice card is that we reap what we sow. So just remember, whatever you're sowing, whatever you're doing, I mean, think of it as karmic. If you want to think of it that way, it's if you created a certain karma, you're going to get a certain karma back. You want to think of it as energy, you give out a certain energy, you're going to get out back a certain energy. That's what's going on here. Then the Hierophant, this could be that it's about a lesson that you have to learn, or it could be a lesson you're teaching, or it could be just about the commitment or a marriage or a partnership. And the Tower at the end is usually indicative that something has to end so something new can begin, or something is falling apart. Hopefully it's not a committed relationship. In the cards on the bottom of the deck, wow, Death and Rebirth card. Now, this could be you're dealing with a Scorpio again, right? But there it is again. This is something ending. Something's ending so you can start again. I mean, it almost feels like something's dying so you can have a new beginning. So good luck, Aquarius. I sense there is a new beginning for some Aquariuses out there. And how it manifests, it's up to you. I sense the emotions are involved in this. We had a Page of Cups and a King of Cups in here. But if you feel confused, get advice from men. They might be able to help you with this. I just sense something's going to happen there. We'll see. The Eight of Wands is about staying on the straight and narrow, though. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if you stay the course, Aquarius. Good luck to you for the rest of May. Much love, much light. And this reading applies from now until June 7th, at least till that, okay, for the next month. All right, Aquarius, good luck to you. Many blessings. We're moving on now to the sign of Pisces. Let's see what we're going to tell Pisces. Yeah. Why is my... Never mind. I'll take care of it in a minute. Oh, Pisces. Let's see what we're going to tell Pisces. Okay, one more shuffle and then we're going to do it. Let's see. Pisces. 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 Uh-oh. Pisces. 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 Oh, Pisces. You too? Pisces. And do Brutus. Pisces. Pisces. What's that? Pisces. 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 Let's see here. What's that? How many I got out here now? That is wow, in the current position. Okay, Pisces. Okay. See if we can help Pisces here. Let's see what we got. Need at least 3 more cards. Show me clearly, Divine Spirit. Show me clearly the messages you want me to share. Ooh. That came back out. I shuffled many times and that came out. Wow. What's going on? Pisces. What? I'm going to just stop there because wow. Pisces. So here we go. First card, you got Pisces, Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. You know, whenever I see the Queen of Swords, she's not the happiest queen because she's been hurt. If you look at this, look, she's like she's in her thoughts. She's always thinking. She's always thinking, determining, deciding. And the Queen of Swords will cut something off. Hold on, y'all. I don't know. Hold on. So sorry. Just because I got older doesn't mean I want to look like Angie Dickinson. I don't understand why this happens to me. It gets me so upset. So, like, why? Anyway, we're talking about this for Pisces, this Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords, this woman that cuts things off, that's in the midst of cutting things off. She's been hurt before. She doesn't want to get hurt no more. She's lost children before. She's lost relationships before, and she don't trust that easy. So for that to be the first card to come out, I think that could be the pervading feeling for a Pisces. I mean, you could be dealing with a Gemini or an Aquarius or a Libra. Maybe that's part of it. You got a Libra you're dealing with, a female Libra, some Pisces. Maybe that's what it is. You guys, so sorry. I should hide my little my little threadbare shirt here. We got King of Pentacles next. Now, the King of Pentacles is actually touching the Queen of Swords. So I don't know if it's about cutting off like a Capricorn, a Taurus, or Virgo, but I feel like it's got something to do with money. And maybe even something to do with stability, but maybe money. And I feel like whatever it is, I do sense there's going to be some emotional fulfillment coming up. The Four of Wands after that. That's like partying at the end of maybe cutting something off. So now you're partying. Like, okay, I got a divorce. We split the money. I'm partying. I'm going to start my life over. Here's the Devil card. That could be lust and passion and greed and envy and jealousy and all those. I just talked about that with another sign, but it's touching the Four of Wands. So I don't sense, anything too bad that could happen. And oh my gosh, Pisces, you got the Ace of Cups. That's your ace. You're going to win. I feel like this is a very good card to come up in this reading. Now, it's touching the Devil card, so there could be some emotions. And I see the Six of Cups, maybe thinking back on the past. Sometimes we can get emotional thinking back on stuff. It might even be thinking back when someone did you dirty, when someone did leave you high and dry and cut you off. Maybe a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. Might be thinking back on that and being a little emotional. I sense some Pisces are really emotional because this is in your current position, the Four Cups, what I call the salty card. Not being happy, not feeling happy. Feeling like, wait, that's not fair. Why they got 10 cups? I got 4 darn cups. What? This ain't right. And you might be thinking back on the past when you had 6 cups at least. So I think this could be part of the problem is that you're not happy. Right? It's not making you happy. But look, I think you might be getting some information on how to make some more money. Page of Pentacles, maybe getting in some details, some information, some insider tips, maybe an email or something, somebody giving you some ideas on how you can maybe increase your own financial stability and feel good about it. Maybe even just getting in communication about something. Maybe you've been waiting about, like when I see the Queen of Swords as the first card, and all these cards up to now makes me feel like, oh, someone's waiting to get the divorce papers, and maybe you just got that, they're coming in. Maybe. I just realized you had the Eight of Wands in the reverse, and I need to check and make sure exactly what that means, because I am, the Eight of Wands usually is about going in this quick forward motion, but if it's in reverse, It says instability. First word. I mean, I guess that's it. It's go time, right? Because usually it's going forward, usually. But when it's in reverse, it's instability. It's delays, unfocused energy, lack of direction, burnout, a tendency to hesitate. So you could just say instability or maybe hesitation. Either way, there is a Five of Wands right after it, and that's fighting. So there it is. That could be what causing the instability, the hesitation. There's this feeling of arguing, but I think it's all going to work out at the end, because here's the Three of Cups. It ends on the Three of Cups. I feel like whatever's going on, like I said, it feels almost like somebody who was in the middle of some kind of battle, like maybe a divorce or something like that, and they're waiting to get back to paperwork on the divorce or something, and then finally you get back the information on this situation, and or something like that, but it's still emotional, or just like there's all these hurts from the past or memories, and there still could be some fighting and bickering going on, because people ain't happy with what went down. And I just sense that could be what's happening here. That's what at least that's what it feels like. It just feels like that. Like, I don't know if that's what happened, but I can tell you there are two fours in this reading. And I'll tell you what 2 4s in the reading mean. And I'll just let you decide, like, if it feels like it's where it's led to. Because to me, it just feels like there's something going on like that. Now, 2 4s is that you'll experience a higher level of seriousness and devotion. So that's good. And your romantic relationship will be joyous, though it may be fleeting. Be happy in the moment. So if that's what it is, be happy in the moment. In business, you will have a chance to do work that's more fulfilling. But I just have to I don't know why I picked up my own vibes from this reading, because look, the only major arcana was the Devil. It's not like I was wrong. It's the only major arcana was the Devil card. So whatever that means to you, Pisces, if you look up the Devil and look up the 7 deadly sins, okay, the 7 deadly sins. Look, on the bottom of the deck, I'm telling you, my vibes are not wrong. On the bottom of the deck, the 9 of Swords. This is worry, this is crying, this is nightmares, this is bad thoughts. You know that's got to come from somewhere. I'm just going to just say that. Now, maybe it hasn't happened yet, and nobody likes it when I say bad things. So I don't want to put nothing out there for Pisces or nobody like that. But maybe Pisces is thinking about cutting something off. Maybe they're worried about it, crying about it every night because they know they got to do it. Maybe that's what this is about. I'm just saying. Anyway, we're going to move on to the next sign, which is the sign of Aries. And I'll be more happy. I don't know why, but I mean, I'm not going to lie when I see something if it feels that way. I mean, there's certain things I wanted to check. Like, I'm not going to just spout out something about a reversal if I don't know exactly the keys to that reversal. I mean, I know usually it means go fast, and I'm sure a reversal would mean go slower, but it actually meant instability. So I'm glad I checked. And either way, that just shows me that whatever your situation is, Pisces, it's an unstable. It's an instability. Anyway, I'm going on to Aries. Let me see what we got for Aries. This card popped out, and I'm going to keep it for Aries. Let's see what we're telling Aries. See, this is why I get so caught up in stuff. I feel like I know a Pisces who's going through stuff like that too. I know. So let's see what we're telling Aries. What are we telling? I just got only 18 porn email. Why would I want something like that as a female? Like, what? What is that? Oh, Aries. What is going on, Aries? Aries. Aries. Let's see. Okay, Aries. What's going on now? Aries. Aries. Uh-oh. Let's see. Aries. Show me. Oh, wow. What is going on with Aries? Are you kidding? Aries. Show me. Come on. Aries. Aries. Oh. Uh-oh. What's that? Oh, here go. You too? Too, Aries. Yeah. Aries. Oh my goodness. What was that? Aries. What? Aries. Wait. Aries. You too, Aries. Oh my gosh. What? Aries. Give me one more. One more. You can't leave it on that, really. Oh, there it is. Oh, I love that. Thank you, Divine Spirit. Okay, Aries. Your first card. 7 of Pentacles. I feel like no matter what else I talk about, this reading is going to be about Aries building their wealth. Okay? Planning your wealth, building your wealth, planning your wealth so that it grows, building your wealth. And here, right after this 7 of Pentacles, you got the 8 of Pentacles. Maybe you're learning a new way to build your wealth, a new skill. Maybe going to class, learning, taking lessons so that you can build your money. You're growing your money. And as if that wasn't enough, Aries, you had the Ace of Pentacles after that. So, I mean, this is the Ace of Pentacles. That's like really the material wealth. I really feel like some Aries are working on some kind of project, maybe learning a new way to build their wealth. I do think that you might be worried about money. Here's the 5 of Cups. And maybe you're worried about other things too, but it is kind of being in your emotions about things, kind of worried about things when you get the 5 of Cups. But look, right after that, here's the 10 of Pentacles. Like, I really believe you're going to be able to make this money. You had the Ace of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles, and they were right near each other. I think you're worried over things. I think maybe you've been through something with the 10 of Swords. I think this is what's going on. I think maybe this was due to some kind of fight or argument with the 5 of Wands right after it. I think maybe you might even still be really emotional about it with the Ace of Cups. And this might be causing the problem with the money. Look, 5 of Pentacles. Perhaps, if you were in something and someone took your money, you got in an argument over money, you're worried about the money. And that could be why you're taking up extra courses, learning new ways of getting money because you've been worried about money. Aries, whatever it is, here's the Devil. So you're another one with the 7 deadly sins. He's been popping up all night. And I don't know if that's because Pluto is retrograde and it just wants to show up. It's in Capricorn, right? I just feel like you're another one dealing with the 7 deadly sins. That's like jealousy and greed and envy and deceit. And I'm just thinking of all those things. But look, right after that, because an extra card, I just didn't want to end on that. I didn't want to end on that. I wanted to give you something more. And right after that, I got the Star. The Star, Aries. So you could be either dealing with an Aquarius. That could be part of it. Maybe. But to me, whenever I see the Star, whenever I see it, it is success or good things happening at the end of something really bad that had happened. So maybe things weren't working out well for you. Maybe. I mean, I sense tears, right? Because it's Aquarius card and there might have been an Aquarius involved. There could have been a lot of crying involved. But I feel like whatever you've been through, I feel like the worst of it is already over. I feel like you've already gotten past the worst of it. And so that's the good part. But I do think like you might have been through something, Aries. I do feel like something is ending sooner than you expected with 2 10s in the reading. Yeah, the 2 10s. That is something ending, sooner than you thought it would. I see here you had 2 Ace of Cups as well. This is usually indicative of making a small investment and it working out, like maybe investing in a small business online or something if you're worried about money. Maybe you've already done that, Aries. Maybe that's what this is about. You also had 3 fives. Now, I know 2 fives is that there'll be days like this, like it's a bad day. But let's see what 3 fives are. Let me check and I'll let you know. 3 fives is a warning of testing times to come. So, whatever it is you might have been through, you're not completely through it yet. There's a testing time to come. Setbacks that will be in your relationships, maybe a need for just to step back from everybody, just step back a little bit. And just knowing you're not going to be a millionaire, at least not not between now and the end of June. Let's just say that. And I wanted to find out, just to confirm that the 2 aces, financial increase. Yeah, making money. Like, but if you purchase a small investment, like I do the little small $47 things and $27 things all the time. And you never know. I mean, one of them could lead to something really amazing. You could be moving into a new house or getting new items for your house. You could also, any large business purchase would be money well spent as well. And in your relationships, I mean, you could purchase stuff as a couple, and it could be a lack of progression as a couple, but it doesn't mean you might purchase things as a couple, though, Aries. But here you only had 2 major arcana. You had the Devil and the Star. The Devil, of course, Capricorn, the Star, Aquarius. I just feel like the Devil is the temptations. It's this 7 deadly sins. And the Star is the recovery after, almost like someone in recovery, coming out of recovery, having to go into recovery, maybe. I just sense that. I mean, 7 of Pentacles was the first card. You're planning your future anyway and your finances. So no matter what you've been through, you've got a chance to start over. And that's a beautiful thing. On the bottom of the deck, you're another one. 4 of Cups. Some Aries are salty. You're not in a good place. I call this a salty card. It's just like, I'm not happy where I am right now. I know I can have more. I know I'm deserving of more. Why isn't more coming to me? And maybe some Aries are just in that place where they're like, where's my more? I've been waiting for this more. I'm sitting on 4 darn cups, and I know I deserve more than that. So, Aries, if that's been kind of the vibe, I mean, I just sense this is going to take a little patience to work things out, because it is some testing times to come. It did say that. So be aware of that. You had a couple of aces. If this is about money, I mean, take some courses, learn some new skills, be patient, because you had the 8 of Pentacles and you had the 7 of Pentacles. And I think it's all going to work out in the end, but it might take a little time. Be testing until it works out. So just know that. So let's move on to the next sign. The last sign, and then I'm done. And I don't even know when I'll come back and do them, because I'm going to be busy all of May. So this is it until I might change my mind on the 11th during the eclipse, right? Or the 13th. I might come back during the eclipse. That's like a week from now, almost a week from now. We'll see. We'll see. All I can think about now is what I'm going to make for dinner and Netflixing. Yes. So let's see what we're going to tell the sign of Taurus. And what a Taurus thing. It's Sun and Taurus on my moon. Of course, I want to eat Netflix. Of course. I wonder what they were going to be telling the sign of Taurus. Well, that popped over for Taurus. Wow, Taurus, your cards are kind of popping here. Okay. These cards have been coming out. I saw that in the other card. Let's just see, how many is this? Wow, that's the current position? Oh, Taurus, what is going on? I see a couple of cards and I'm grabbing them and I shouldn't. Oh, I talk. And there you are, though. I guess I was supposed to grab them. Is there any extra card for Taurus? Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, okay. All right. I won't question. So here we go, Taurus. I've got the message for you, and I'm going to share said message for Taurus now. Taurus, Five of Cups, first card. You know, when I see the Five of Cups, I'm imagining someone in their feelings. I do think also it might be a good time to rest. You know, you might have been through something and you just need to rest up and get yourself back together. It could be about grieving. Five of Cups, grieving, disillusion, disappointment, betrayal. Five of Cups, self-pity, wallowing, bitterness can signify a broken heart. So maybe some Tauruses they have a broken heart. They've been through something and it feels like it's broken them. Um, that happens, right? Next, you got the Two of Wands. And this is planning your future, making progress, activation, possibilities, the choice between your comfort zone and new adventures. When I see the Two of Wands, I always envision someone who is just longing for more. And when you look at these two cards together, look at them. This is someone longing for more. They both have that longing look in their face, like, I wish I had more. I wish I was doing more than I am right now. I wish I could go to, and travel to see this one, or I could have this or that. That's what these two cards together are giving off, that vibe. But I feel like whatever this is, whatever you've been through, look, hit yourself onto a star. Here is the star. It's like after you've been through a lot, hitch onto a star, let go all the emotions, the past, let it go, pour it out so that you can soar, so that you can shine like a star. You know, maybe you can get to these hopes and dreams. Maybe you're not fooling yourself by wanting more. Maybe more is what you're supposed to have. And look, the Page of Wands, be creative in getting what it is you want. The Page of Wands is the ultimate in creativity and fire. It's having that passion and drive and energy to get what you want, Taurus. Maybe you don't feel like you got the energy and passion and drive to get what you wanted. The sun is in Taurus. It might be a little lazy right now, and you might not feel like doing it. You could be dealing with a Scorpio with the Death and Rebirth card coming up. But I do feel like it is about being creative about it. Here's the Devil card right after the Death and Rebirth. I just feel like, look, this is Scorpio and Capricorn, but the two cards together are really dark and mysterious. And I just sense that there's something really dark and heavy that you're coming out of. Maybe that's why it started with the Five of Cups. I mean, you're coming out of it, yeah, but it was dark and heavy. And I think you're in the midst of a rebirth because something ended. Either it did or it will. It has to. That's what's going on. In the current position, Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. I know people don't like listening when I don't have good, happy cards coming out. But I got to tell you what I see. I see the Nine of Swords. That's what I see, Taurus. Some Tauruses are crying in their beds, crying themselves to sleep, having bad nightmares about something, not happy about something. They're not happy. Maybe thinking back on the past when they were happy and wondering how they can be happy again. That could be part of it. Yeah, look at this. Again, a Five of Pentacles, down, thinking about what you don't have, thinking about what isn't happening instead of thinking about what is. But I'm telling you, Taurus, claim your power. You can get whatever it is that you feel that you lack. The King of Pentacles is plentiful. The King of Pentacles he has what he needs. He has the money, he has the power, he has the position. The King of Pentacles doesn't need anybody because he is the power. And you are the King of Pentacles, Taurus. And take your power, Emperor. It ends on the Emperor. Claim your power, Taurus. Be a decision maker, be a leader, claim your power, step into the throne, be the emperor. That's what I think this message was trying to tell you. Maybe you haven't been the leader, you haven't been the person to lead and step into the spotlight before. But maybe it's time. Maybe this time now, Taurus, that you do this, that you step into the spotlight and you be a leader, because it's there. You had the king, your own king, show up in your own reading. And look, I feel like, yeah, there might be bad days. I mean, there are days like this when things don't go the way we want them to. But it doesn't mean it's a bad life. It just means you had a bad experience. So you can start over and try again. And maybe this time will be the right time. Now, you had 4 cards in this, 4 major arcana cards in this reading. You had the Star, the Death and Rebirth card, the Devil, and the Emperor. The Star is literally about getting an opportunity to begin again, to start again, to pour out your emotions, your fears, your worries, and to start over again, to hitch onto a star and to not let go, to believe in your dreams. The Death and Rebirth card could be a Scorpio, but it could just mean that something had to end so you can begin again and you can get this opportunity to begin again. And the Devil card, it tells about the 7 deadly sins. It tells about how we screw ourselves up, where we might mess up this opportunity for this rebirth, for this new growth, for this new chance to shine. And the Emperor is us taking the lead, being the leader, being in charge, taking a chance and making a decision and sticking to said decision. And when you do that, you are going to be a leader. You're going to win, Taurus. At the bottom of the deck, 7 of Wands. Look at that. I feel like when you get in your center, when you get into that good place inside of yourself, Taurus, then it's all going to work out. It's all going to work to your benefit. But first, you got to get centered. You got to get into a good place. So no matter what comes up against you, you got this. And nothing can shake you. So, maybe that's meditation. Maybe that'll be through prayer. Maybe that'll be through EFT tapping or binaural beats. But whatever, maybe acupuncture, whatever it is, find your center. Find what makes you feel in balance with yourself, with life in general. And when you do that, you will win, Taurus. You will win, okay? So you guys, this has been Adrienne Capricorn Tigress of Astrology, a look inside.com. I came, I saw, I conquered, and I did all the readings now, and they're all done for the week. I hope that whatever it is that I said to you, whatever I said here, that it pertained to you and you got whatever out of it that you needed to get out of it. So I am about to say good night, but before I do, I always want to do a station identification and, of course, just tell a little bit about what I do. Good night, everyone. It's been a pleasure, and I had a lot of fun tonight. Hope these readings touch whoever they're supposed to touch.
Astrology, a look inside. Presenting astrology and tarot readings for all.